Hey there, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart. Hopefully you went to the grocery store today, or at least the gas station, to get a few of those last minute preps, whether it was for the holiday or maybe you just needed to stock up. I went yesterday and the stores weren't too awfully busy, but you could tell the bread section, the eggs and the milk were definitely picked over. So a lot of people making French toast out there. We are still seeing calm conditions tonight, but that is going to change as you wake up early tomorrow morning. We're going to be talking about the latest with this impending winter system. I have our Facebook Live pulled up here, so if you guys have any questions, I will try to answer them as best as I can. We'll also be on at 10 o'clock tonight as well. If you want to watch, then we will have the latest. But let me know if you made it to the grocery store, if you're preparing in any which way. But we are going to see some pretty hazardous travel conditions, so hopefully it got to where you were traveling the past few days. You had a few days to do it. You're not going to want to do it tomorrow. All right, let's get into it. You can see temperatures still hanging out in the 40s. We have Seth in here. Not too bad, Seth. It has been busy, I will say. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. What is the anticipated snow accumulation for Akron? We will have that look here in a minute or so. So, Kayla, stay with me and I'll have that. Right now, some of that snow is moving into parts of Indiana, especially the eastern part, Fort Wayne, Indianapolis. Temperatures there were at 12 about an hour ago. Now they are at 8. Fort Wayne 28, and they're seeing some of that heavier snow move in. We're seeing that rain-snow line closer to Dayton and Cincinnati. If you know folks down that way, we will see that changeover happening soon in the next hour or so. Heather will have that snow accumulation for Canton as well. That'll be coming up in a minute. Christian says, should I drive right when the storm starts or at the height of the system? Where are you driving to? I really wouldn't. So we are expecting the heart of the system, you can call it, moving in tomorrow morning, early in the morning. And I definitely wouldn't want to drive then, and it's still going to be pretty tricky throughout the day on Friday. So let me know where you're headed to and where you have to be. And if you don't have to be anywhere, hopefully you can just stay at home. Rachel said our store's still busy. We had to look at that early in the newscast, and they were picking up. Yes, Ron, everyone be safe, stay warm. We're going to need plenty of things to still stay warm. Scott asked, snow for the Sandusky area. Yes, you are expected to see snow. About everybody will see some snow. Right now, just dealing with rain, so we will take that. But let's take a look at temperatures. Again, still in the 40s, but if we go way out west, Cedar Rapids, Minneapolis, that is air temperature. That's not wind chill. -10 and -11. We are not going to see temperatures that cold, but it's definitely going to be below 0 at times for some of us. So here's a good timing. Heading off to bed tonight, we'll see the heaviest of the rain move in. That'll change over into accumulating snowfall early tomorrow morning, talking about 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures will fall into the single digits near 0, and that means anything that was hit with the rain will quickly freeze over. You're going to see your driveway, the sidewalk, become a little bit more like a skating rink. Friday night, winds pick up 50 to 60 miles per hour. That brings the threat on of power outages, also blowing and drifting snow. That wind chill drops -15 to -30 Friday night into Saturday. That wind chill still stays well below 0, and we'll see a few scattered flurries, but mainly setting up for lake effect. Again, right now, a lot of us just dealing with rain. Even out towards Defiance, you're still on the warm side of that system, but it looks like that changeover to snow is coming pretty fast. Lima, a few showers starting to inch in right now. And again, throughout most of our region, we're pretty cloudy, a few isolated sprinkles. So if you're headed off to the grocery store here soon, I would suggest doing it. I would not want to be out and about tomorrow. Evan said, for anyone wondering, I was just in Walmart in Stowe and it was packed. Everybody's getting some groceries. I don't blame you. Will it snow on Christmas? For some of us, it will snow depending on where you are, Cody. All right, let's talk about more temperatures. Before we get to the snow, I know you're all excited about the snow, but the thing is, while the snow is going to be super inconvenient, I think the temperatures and wind chill are probably going to be the more dangerous thing in the gusting conditions. Temperatures falling back from the 30s around midnight into the 20s right around 3, 4 in the morning. That's when that snow will move in. And look at that, we're in the teens and single digits around 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and we'll stay in the single digits or flirt with 0 throughout the first half of the day. This is just taking you up through lunchtime, wind chills well below it. Here's a snapshot right around 1 o'clock, 3 temperature-wise in Cleveland. So numbers on the left, that purplish color, that is temperature, and then wind chill, what it feels like, is on the right. So Medina, going to be -1 Friday at 1, but going to feel like -27. It is going to be treacherous outside. Canton area, someone asked about Akron and Canton, going to be at 0 or below with wind chill values in the -20s. That is pretty awful. Christian, I have my heat and blanket ready. I'm right there with you. All right, sorry, just looking at some of your comments and seeing if I missed any questions. Let's take you hour by hour. So right around midnight, 1 o'clock, you can see heavy rain, Cleveland, Canton, Akron, New Philadelphia, Mansfield, and Ashland. You'll start to see that rain to snow changeover right around midnight, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. We see that snow picking up in Mansfield, Ashland, stretching over through Medina, Akron, Canton, parts of Lorain, Cuyahoga County, Lorain County, Sandusky as well. This is going to be some of the heaviest of the snow early Friday morning. Here's a look at 6 o'clock, about all of us dealing with that. And then as we get into Friday afternoon, that snow lifts more to the north. Folks in Canton, Akron, you'll be dealing with on and off snow showers Friday afternoon, but the heart of that will really kind of sit in that snow belt, first and second snow belt region, still be picking up on some snow, accumulating snowfall. By Friday night, that will change over into lake effect and stay that way throughout the day on Saturday, lingering into early Sunday. So here is the snowfall mode. Wow, you can tell I can't talk. The weather has me tongue twisted. Here is snowfall accumulation heading into Christmas morning. So taking you throughout Sunday morning. This is what we're looking at. I think initially that first bout that came in right around 3 to 6 inches, and then we'll continue to see that snow linger, especially north of Akron. We could see 6 to 9 inches of snowfall, and then a bit more towards Lake and Ashtabula County. That's where we're really expecting some of that snow to be heavy. As you get down towards New Philadelphia and I-70, right around 2 to 3 inches of snow. So we had someone ask about Canton. I'd say you're going to be right around that 3 to 6 inches range, probably closer to 3 to 5, as some of that snow will move off to the north. Rachel asks how much snow is expected for Menor. So you guys are going to have some of the, excuse me. You guys are going to have some of the lake effect set up. So I'd say, yeah, you're going to be closer to that 6 to 9 inch range, maybe a little bit closer 6 to 7, since you are a bit on the western side of the snow belt. Do you concerned about Christmas Day? Let me know where you live, and I can help you out. Diane, I'd say 6 to 9, probably closer towards 7 to 8 inches of snowfall for you guys. That's taking you through Christmas morning. Again, you might see some of the blowing snow from the lake effect. Rachel, I had a feeling it was too good to be true. Most of the month was so mild, hoping for less snow. I think we can all wish that heading into the new year. Jennifer asking about Canton. I'd say right around, you're going to be in that 3 to 6 inches of snowfall range. Again, this is not going to be a hard line either because all of this is going to be blowing around. Berea, I'd say you're going to be right around the 3 to 6 inches as well, Mike. Parma, probably 3 to 5 inches of snowfall, 3 to 6 inches of snowfall. Again, it doesn't, the snow is going to fall and it's going to be awfully heavy. We've seen worse, but the thing is, with gusts 50 to 60 miles per hour, all of this snow is going to be blowing around Friday night into Saturday. So while you may get only 3 inches of snowfall, it'll then drift and could make a pile closer towards 6 inches of snow, so it's going to be kind of hard to measure. Just know that about everybody's going to see some type of snow. Here's a few things I want you to know heading into the next few days. We'll see that colder air move in early tomorrow, right around 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. That will allow everything to freeze over. We just had Rita ask when the roads will freeze. I'd say between 4 to about 7 a.m. everything will become pretty slick. That temperature will fall into the single digits. Wind chill values -10, or excuse me, -15 to -25. We do have that high risk of power outages with strong wind gusts 50 to 60 miles per hour, and then blizzard-like conditions. That'll make travel really tricky. We'll see more widespread snow early Friday morning and then switching over into lake effect. Harriet, thanks for hopping on. Felicia, if you're asking for snowfall totals for Madison by the Lake, you are going to be in that higher range, closer, I'd say maybe 7 to 10 inches of snowfall, because you're kind of right there in that lake effect belt. Mike, I know ODOT has already been out on the roadways, but the hard thing is, since it's going to rain first, and that's our big concern, that there's not an easy way to treat the roads because it's going to rain tonight right before it's going to snow, and so anything that they do put down will easily get washed away, but I'm sure they're going to be working hard on it. All right, asking about Youngstown, I'd say in the 3 to 6 inches of snow range. Hey Steve from Ashtabula, appreciate it. Again, if you're just joining, we have a look at our possible snowfall heading into Christmas morning, Sunday morning, but a lot of this with wind gusts 50 to 60 miles per hour, that is going to be drifting. And that's the problem with the roadways. Not only will they freeze Friday morning, but also you'll have snow blowing across them, so it's going to be hard to see any of those icy patches. All right, I'm going to leave you one more time with some of the threats that we're looking at heading into early tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone. If you please can, stay off the roadways tomorrow. Conditions should be better for traveling late Saturday into Sunday. Unless you're in the snow belt, you'll continue to see snowfall. But still, we'll continue to bring you updates and any very, very small tweaks to the forecast throughout the next 24 hours, as we are expecting to wake up to some snow and some bitter air. Stay safe, everyone. Stay warm in your homes. And if you have any questions, you can always find me on Facebook, Mackenzie Bart, or our Fox 8 Facebook page. I'll answer any questions I can there. You can also check out our website at fox8.com. Underneath the forecast discussion, I have a full list that I'm updating with more information, and you can always find that on air. We'll be back at 10 o'clock tonight. Thanks everyone for joining.